All right, cool. So that's that one done. And let's move on to the voice note, please.
Cool.
All right, Log Cabin Boys, sending love from Boston. I've been thinking about submitting something.
Sexy voice. I'm
Pause it. James, so demure, so subtle, so elegant.
I'm just gonna hold my hands on sexy voice.
Fuck, man.
Yeah. I drank my drink slowly, and I didn't want to interrupt. Wow. Yeah, sexy fucking voice.
Tired of these accents, man.
Yeah, bro. It's a lot. Yeah.
Play the ting, man. Play the ting.
Let
I'm
me
lost.
lock in.
Yeah, I'm lost.
This scenario has already gone down. So my high school friendship group has been locked in since day one. My high school actually started in 7th grade. So we were together from 7th grade to 12th grade. And I had a huge crush on one of the guys in the friendship group. It was very mutual,
Lucky guy.
but blah, 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 youth. We actually don't end up dating until the first year of undergrad. Y'all would be like uni, whatever. And let's just say we dated from ages about 19 to 24.
That's young love.
So
Yes,
very
pause
long
it.
term.
Do you know what this is reminding me of?
Well done.
You remember Alicia Keys and You Don't Know My Name when she calls homeboy?
Yeah.
It's giving that, bro. I'm fucking
Yeah,
lost in this voice.
yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
yeah.
I'm getting goosebumps.
Is it at the cafe spot?
Yeah,
whatever it's
the
called?
cafe.
Yeah.
Yes. You probably don't remember.
Yeah.
And I thought you looked real cute. Yeah, bro.
Go on.
I'm very locked in. We were so young. We parted ways, but always knew that when we got together, we would need to remain friends because the group was locked in. So that was always a factor. All right, flash forward. We haven't been dating for over a couple years. And while at first in the breakup, we were doing a little back and forth, this, that, and a third. We'd been successfully healthy boundaries for a couple years. And so one of the mutual friends, but definitely more on his side, was getting married. And a few people were going. So I was waiting for him to invite me to be his +1 to the wedding.
Interesting take.
Now-
Interesting take.
I noticed he was playing games about it. Like, he would bring up the wedding, but then he would not follow through and invite me. So I'm like, okay, I don't know why you don't want me to be your +1, because we're both literally not dating anybody. And this would be an easy opportunity for us to all just have a good time together.
Expectations.
Interesting.
But all right. Now, mind you, he's also not plotting on anybody else to be his +1, because I'm not a cock block. So if he was trying to bring somebody else, like, okay, go off, king. But he wasn't. So then I could tell he was waiting for me to ask him. And there's no way in hell. So am I the asshole for calling his best friend, who, again, I also know because we're in the same friend group, and being like, hey, so who are you taking to the wedding? And then his messy ass going, that's all you, baby. And for the record, nobody was ever going to think that I was the best friend's date. Both of these motherfuckers were in... Oh, actually, I don't know if I can cuss. Sorry, Rem, if you have to edit that out. Both of these friends are in the wedding party. So in either situation, I'm not getting ready with them. I'm not in the wedding party. I'm just a pleb. I'm just a civilian on the guest list. Well, now I'm on the guest list because the best friend says, yeah, that's you. Done and done. So am I the asshole for getting my best friends, for getting my ex's best friend to have me as his +1? Yeah, that's really the question. And I'm asking because the night of the wedding, my ex was upset. Like, he was all joking, like, oh, why don't you go talk to your date? Oh, da-da-da-da, this, that, and the third. So to the point where apparently he brought this up at the bachelor party And one of the other groomsmen was like, are you going to be okay when she arrives? Like, I'm some supervillain. Like, we're not friends. Like, we haven't been friends for years. So, yeah, that's the dilemma. Peace and love from Boston. Love, love, love. Gang, gang, gang.
I know for a fact their makeup sex is crazy.
Of course it
It's
is.
crazy. I already know it.
Of course it is.
Okay.
Interesting. So,
Interesting. So,
to recap,
go on.
Alicia Keys and Mos Def were dating from the 12th grade. They're all for part of the same friendship group. They started dating in uni, and then they've separated. They've been amicable, and then a mutual friend is getting married. They're talking about the wedding, but neither of them have a date to the wedding, and she's getting the vibe that he's waiting for her to be like, can I come with you? Because he's in the groomsman's part. He is a groomsman. Fucking hell. He's a groomsman, and she's getting the vibe that this guy's waiting for her to be like, can I come with you? Or can you bring me as your date? And he doesn't do it. So she's also waiting. She's also waiting for him to be like, come.
Yeah.
Neither of it's happening. So she's saying, right, I'm not asking him, but I'll ask his friend, who's also a groomsman.
Best friend.
She'll ask a Fuhad, yo, you want to bring me? And he's like, obviously.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure.
And then homeboy's like, swear, you're going with Wakes. That's insane. Yeah, that's insane. And then at a stag do, them man are like, are you gonna be all right when she pulls up? And he's like, I don't even know.
You're gonna be cool, James.
You're gonna be cool.
You're gonna be good.
I'm like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. My heart's beating. Right. So my first take is, I have to give leeway to people who don't view one, principle, and two, elephants in the room the same way I do.
Okay.
I don't care about principle that much.
Okay.
So for example, if I'm trying to get from A to B, and I need you to give me a lift from B.
From B.
Yeah. So if I need you to give me a lift from A to B, but ultimately I just need to get to from A to B. I don't like the excuse of, well, I shouldn't even have to ask. So now I'm just not getting to B. Now I'm just not getting there because of principle that I don't want to do it.
Okay.
Or I'm now, in order for me to get to B, I have to hitchhike, take the bus, take the train, do this, and it's taking me 10 times longer to get to B than it would if I just said, bro, can you give me a lift? Because I was thinking, well, he should have offered.
I'm with you. Yes.
And also, elephant in the room, if we're both dibby-dabbying around the subject, I have to be the one to be like, so are you gonna ask me to come with you, or is there a reason you're not asking me? I can't just beat around the bush for days and days and days. I think that's ridiculous. So I don't think arsehole is the correct term, but
agreed.
I think it was petty. Not necessarily. I don't think you should have asked him if that's how you feel. I think that's fair, but I think you should have brought it up and at least been like, just for clarity. Are you not asking me to come with you? Because if so, I'm going to shout Fuegs. If that's cool with you. I think that would have been appropriate.
That would have definitely been appropriate. I feel like, considering they're all adults, like we're not in school anymore. And like you said, you've all been brethren for X amount of years. You're all in the same group chat. The person that's getting married is a close friend to both of you. Why can't you just be more forthcoming about, like, listen, if you don't want to go with me, just say so. I want to go with you, what are you saying? Then whichever response you get, you know how to move going forward. Because ultimately, I feel like asking the best friend, i.e. me, for example, in this case, so you guys are the exes and she's asked me to come to the wedding with me. It's like, is there a hint of maliciousness in there?
Yeah, I hear you.
As opposed to just being like, listen, I want to go with you. Fuck all this back and forth we do. I want to go with you. I get it. I know you're not asking me, and I'm not asking you, but listen, we talk every day.
Just so we know it's out there.
It's out there. I want to go with you because I know we'll have a good time.
Yeah, bro.
Like old times. Like you said, that you said in the same voice note, the boundaries have been set. So if the boundaries have been set, why can't you sit there and ask him, or why can't he sit there and ask you? +1, yay, nay.
Yeah, bro.
It's that simple.
It's bare simple. This is a very petty thing. So I would have, based on that, I wouldn't say arsehole, but I think
far from arsehole.
I think there was probably, since you're all part of the same group, there may have been better options than the best friend.
Factual.
I think that comes across as malicious.
Yes, factual.
There's no need for that. And also, I don't think there's an issue asking the best friend if you've already given homeboy ample warning and just been like, look, either way, are you going to ask me? If not, I'm going to ask Wex. I think that's like more than appropriate. I think that's fine. But just not mentioning it and then going asking for eggs, I think that's a bit of a...
That's a low blow, man.
It's a bit of a peak one. It's a bit of a low blow. On a side note, I need to see this face. I need to see this face, nose, tongue, and lips. I need to see the eyes, bro. Because
she sounds sexy.
I've got an image in my head, and I need to see how it...
Yeah,
because the voice is something else.